take a look at the cheapest way to maybe buy an upside press. And let me go back to my charts for a quick sec, right? If this bounces here at 558, it should bounce into the at least the open of last week's candlestick, and that is 562, right? 562.24 is that number. And so if we think to ourselves, okay, let's say if you're being crazy and you go, hey, I want to buy my 558 right here with all of that volatility attached to it, you can, I wouldn't buy 558, maybe I'd try 559. You could buy the 559, 552 spread. It costs 90 cents. So your break even would really be 555, well, 86 now, if you decided you wanted to do that. And then once it got to 562, which is the open of the prior place, you just get out and get flat, right? What you kind of want to do is get yourself about a 40% return, unless, it shoots the moon and makes it all the way past 362. And then just right after it does that, you just cover it. So that being said, if you wanted to play the bounce for next week, which I would say be careful doing something like this, you'd want to widen your test up. We know 565 is an important number, right? So it gives you $6 and it costs $235, but I wouldn't do a quarterly. Sorry. Wrong one. You could do the quarterly. The volume is sometimes a little wonky, but if you did that, you could position like that. To me, that's pure raw gambling, pure speculation. And if you had a great week and you said, hey, I think I'll risk $86 on a bounce that looks like it might be coming, go for it. But my thought is we're going to have a reflexive bounce. It's going to sell off again.
Yeah, me too.
Right? And so at the end of the day, the question might be, all right, is there a cheap way to position from a big picture if these charts fade under this failure to hold above the 50? Let's say it's not going to congest. Let's say it just collapses, but it takes 4 weeks. What could you do? Well, getting to 540 seems like a natural test, right? So let's look at a put butterfly and see how cheaply we can get it if we look into April, right? Let's see where look at that. Didn't one of your guys just say they're looking for 450 or something?
480.
480. Okay. Somebody's at 440. That's bananas. Okay.
And 440 by April. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Tim.
Let's hope not, because we will have people screaming in the streets.
We've already got some people that are angry. I think a 440 move in the next 20 days would really tip the scales.
Yeah. So here's 540, 530, 520, 67 cents, right? Now, what that is a very cheap hedge. Here's what I would say. I expect the market to bounce from here. I do. I expect the market to bounce from here. If it doesn't, this trade will leave me in the dust. But if it does, I'm going to take this position and I'm going to see how it goes for the month.
Okay.
So that's my thought.
And I like having some protection on in
Yeah.
case we do. I know we're all kind of waiting for a long setup here, but in the
Yeah,
meantime,
absolutely.
might as well reduce your risk, have some
Exactly.
exposure. I love it.
And yes, absolutely. In the meantime, let's make some cash.